All right. Hi everyone, this is Sunset Mashi. I'm live, but this is also gonna be like a vlog video, so, or just a video that stays on the channel. Those of you who follow me here, you know that, or you might know that when I go live, I leave the video up just in case anyone ever wants to watch it. Just trying to make space to put my camera. But this is a tea time with Sunset Mushy session, so it's a tea sesh. I just need to set up my camera. That's pretty good. So, I've got here my teacup. Let me just take the bag of tea out. I am once again drinking lavender and holy basil tea. It's a blend, just store bought. Observe. Aw, just look how cute this teacup is. But yeah, real talk. It's been very emotional already this morning. Not too emotional, but just like, so I woke up. Oh, and I started this live stream at 11:11. It's just about 11:13, so right around then. Oh, it's January 21st, so it'll be 11:20 or 20. Let me start over. It's January 22nd, and it's gonna be 11:22 pretty soon. But one second. It's really good tea. But what was I saying? Memory, power, activate. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that it's been an emotional morning. So this morning I woke up almost remembering my dream. I remembered there was a song playing in my head when I woke up. And then I was like, whoop, whatever. And I just didn't think about it. And then when I went to go walk with Lucky and started to play music in my headphones, I was like, wait, there was a song that was in my head in the morning. What was it? And now I don't remember. But yeah, hi Ayana. I'm drinking tea and vlogging a little bit. I have nothing really to vlog about other than just like I woke up this morning from a dream. I don't remember what the dream was, but a song was in my head. And then as soon as I got up and started moving around and getting ready to take Lucky on a walk, I forgot what song was in my head. So I don't even know what song was in my head. What kind? It is lavender and holy basil. I've been drinking this tea like many times every day. I actually highly recommend lavender holy basil tea. If you can't find that blend like store bought, I highly recommend holy basil tea. It's called Tulsi, so that's another word for holy basil. Tulsi. Very amazing tea. It restores your energy levels physically, mentally, spiritually, particularly on the spiritual energy of those three. Um, and I'm sure emotionally too, there's got to be some sort of healing in there if it's healing you spiritually, right? But it's replenishing your energy levels. That's the kind of healing that it does. It's like refilling your energy. So it's a really good wake up type of energy, even with the lavender, because lavender is relaxing and can help you kind of just chill and relax before bed and things like that, calm the nerves. But it still revitalizes your energy. It puts you in a state of rejuvenation more accurately than just like putting you straight to sleep. You know, there's like things that, or like medicines or supplements or whatever, or melatonin that people take to like fall asleep. And so to restore, rejuvenate, and sleep. But surprisingly, lavender tea, um, at least for me, it does not make you just completely sleepy, like boom, you're knocking, like you pass out, like go right to bed. Well, you know, it might be for some people, but for me, the lavender with the tulsi, with the holy basil, it it relaxes me, and then my energies boost up. So then if I want to sleep, I can. But if I want to use that energy to replenish, to kind of continue on through the day, it very easily allows me to do that. Hi, Ethereal Rose. How are you doing this? What is it? Is it Wednesday? Oh, but yesterday I remember my dream. Yesterday I dreamt that it was Friday. And I was like, whoa, I could have sworn it was Tuesday in the dream. And I was talking to my sister, and she was like, yeah, the week went by fast, right? And yeah, so all this stuff was happening in that dream about Friday. So that was a weird dream. How are you doing this Wednesday, Ethereal Rose? Oh, I really do love this tea. It is so good. It tastes good. It's very, very refreshing. Crush and I, ooh, plans to hang out today. That's awesome. Does your crush know that they're your crush? My dog's name is Lucky. If you want to say hi. There he is. Hi, buddy. Yeah. Lucky. Lucky. Hi. Sorry I made you get up just now. Lucky, look at the camera. Yeah. That's you. Lucky, that was all. Okay. We can go back to this now. He's like, that was it? Where are more pets? He loves pets. No, I hope not, Lamau. I really hope we get closer so I can try and sweep him off his feet. Aww. I hope so too. Like he is adorable. Aww. I was going to on camera, but I have my headphones in, so I didn't want to overextend my reach. I do give him kisses all the time, though. I don't know how much he cares for them, but I'm sure he cares to some extent. Yeah. Actually, speaking of crushes and romance, that is something that's been on my heart and my mind. Just always, of course, but yeah, particularly this morning. I ended up, this last song came on. It's a song called Rain. It's a little like cheesy or whatever, but I love it and it makes me so emotional. And there's like the lyrics or like talking about how his heart's been broken, but he keeps on hoping that if it keeps on breaking, that one day it'll open. Oh, and so it just makes me really want to cry because that's what I'm hoping for. I keep on breaking my heart, basically, hoping that one day it works, I guess, and it, and now like breaks enough times and heals and opens enough, so they can be open for the right time, the right person, just all of that. And I feel like I know who the right person is, but that's a two-way street, Gets me in my feels. Yeah. Hi, Josie P. Woo! Welcome to the tea party. Did any of you guys see my vlog about the potato cover? Hi. Hi, Divine Goddess Laura. Long time no see, I think. I'm pretty sure I remember your name. I think you've been on my live streams before, or you've left a few comments in the past. So yeah, very emotional waters right now. That is so exciting though that you have plans to hang out with your crush later today. Ooh, I have my fingers crossed. I hope it goes really well. I hope you have a good time. I'm sure it will go well. Hanging out with people is always nice. Let me see if I can. There we go. How are you doing, Divine Goddess Laura and Josie and Ayana? How are you guys doing? And I'm glad you're doing really well, Ethereal Rose. I think I'm doing really good. Overall, I'm in a lot of a situation where it's like this energy's got to change. Whoa, it's 11:22 on 1:22. I love these number synchronicities. Let me just zoop, check that out. All of those ones and twos. And I'm saying that at the 11-minute mark. So I passed 11:22 just now. Very fun with the numbers. Let me read your message. Hope it goes well too. Kind of awkward though, so I'll probably be too shy to flirt with him. That's totally fine. Is this that same guy you talked about? I think a few months back. You were like wondering if he was your twin flame type of thing. And then of course the label doesn't matter, but you were just wondering, I think. Speaking of twin flames, Divine Goddess Laura just said something about twin. So I got a reading on my twin, and the reader told me he very much thinks of me, but he feels apprehension when it comes to what I'm doing, who I'm talking to, and etc. Does apprehension mean worry and anxiety? Yeah, apprehension means, I don't know, like everyone gets to define their own words and what it means to them, the energy. But overall, how I feel about apprehension, it's like, what's the word? Not subtle, cautious. It's kind of like the word cautious. It's like cautious, apprehensive. It means like holding back because it's like you want to do something, but you're going to like hold yourself back a little bit because you're just being cautious. That's what I think. Let's see. Anxious or fearful, apprehensive, anxious or fearful that something bad or unpleasant will happen. Yeah. Alarmed is another word I was thinking. I'm looking at similar words. Anxious, alarmed, worried, uneasy, nervous, concerned is a little bit of a message for what apprehensive means to me. That was one of the words. So that's sort of what it says apprehension means. Everything's been all right. And I must say your pick of cards have been helping. Aww. Yes. Thank you, Josie. I'm so glad. I'm so glad my pick of cards have been helping you. That is literally why I put them up. There are times where I do videos and I'm like, I don't know. I don't think this is going to help anyone. And I almost delete my videos before I upload them. And then I choose to because I'm like, well, I don't know. I just did this video. And so I got through that. That was like maybe a couple weeks back. A few weeks back. And then lately, I don't know if you guys have been seeing my recent pick of cards, but it's been glitchy. The video's cut out. I've lost a lot of content. I've done collective readings because I lost the pick of cards because in the first two, the video blipped out and then deleted itself. And it was like, oh, stop that. Stop deleting. Feels like Mercury retrograde, which we're approaching in February. But yeah, I'm so glad. Thank you for telling me that, Josie. I see your comments and I see everyone's comments and thank yous and stuff, and it just means the world to me. Like, it really means so much, and so it always feels really reassuring to me that the content I put out is helping. So thank you. Nope, he's new. Met him like a week ago. I swear he's got to be like my soulmate. I feel so strongly about him. Also, I really like your energy and vibe. Aw, you give me motherly, caring vibes. Thank you. Yeah, I feel yeah, back in 2018 when I was first going through a lot of this awakening, I started kind of remembering like, whoa, I am the mother of all things, type of feeling. And like that I'm a parent even if, I'm not like a mom, like a woman and like able to give birth in this lifetime and have children and stuff. It's like, yeah, that's not who I am this lifetime, but energetically, I will always be a mom. And like having that realization in 2018 helped me a lot, kind of clear through a lot of my issues with my mom. Hi, Petya. I'm doing pretty good. I'm more emotional now because right before this live stream, I made myself some tea, so it's tea time. And this song Rain came on, and it just got me very emotional because I I'm just I've gone through a lot when it comes to love life, and I feel like we all have gone through a lot, and I'm just hopeful that it's all gonna kind of make sense and come together. Maybe soon now. I feel like with the lessons I've learned about self-worth and self-love and self-care and just that I deserve like my manifestations of things like of like a better life than what better than what I've been treated basically. I'm grateful for what comes with the things of what I've been treated with of myself and everything and all that, but yeah, like this is not it for me. Um, this whole situation, my financial situation, my family situation, my living situation, all of it, it's got to go. It's all old energy that isn't me anymore whatsoever, and I'm trying to just go with the flow of transitioning out of it and really believing in that. So that includes my love life, and so I'm just trying to be hopeful and optimistic about it. And so today, I guess I'm really emotional again because I woke up with a song in my head and I don't remember what song it was anymore. I woke up from a dream. I don't remember what the dream was anymore. So yeah. Aw, thank you, Petya. Go back. Trying to live my best life though, son. I'm in a better headspace now. Yay! Wow! I didn't read your messages till just now, Laura. And like that's what I just talked about too. It's like, whoa, synchronization right there. Synchronicity. Leaving what doesn't serve anymore. Exactly. Thank you, Petya. And I've been doing that for so long now, and it's like it's time that my physical reality really quantum leaps, like for real. Ah, yeah, I feel it. Yeah, you're glowing. I hope I'm glowing. I had been glowing more in some other moments, but I'm definitely healing, that's for sure. Self-love is the best form of love. Couldn't agree more. But yeah, I went on a walk with Lucky, and the song Rain came on, and it's like this cheesy, mushy love song, and now it's got me very emotional because that's exactly my hope. My hope is that I had been breaking my heart a bunch, so hopefully it opens for the right connection at the right time, and just all of that. Um, in terms of the twin flame journey, Laura, I had reached out and sent some messages, and now I go back and forth. The first time I reached out a few days ago was like, I get it, it's over. What happened though? Any conversation could help at this time. I'm back at home, don't know what I'm doing. And then a few days later, I felt better about my living situation that I'm gonna get out of here. I'm no longer that worried, and I'm like, so I reached back out, which was like, okay, actually, my living situation, I'm gonna get it figured out. So now, actually, I'm just reaching out about us, about you, because I care about you. And now today, I'm like, is there an unsend button? I just want to unsend all of that, because it's like I just need to let it wash away the whole thing. But I've sent so many messages and emails over the last 2 years with that connection that, you know, It is what it is. I just, my heart does what it does. When I want to communicate something, I want to communicate something. When I speak my mind, I do it. People have seen it as a curse or I need to be apprehensive, hold myself back. It's a nice word there. People had told me, don't say all of your words that you say all the time. It makes people uncomfortable. My family members, my loved ones have told me this, but I have to believe, I don't have to, but I choose to believe, I'm trying to believe that being my most authentic self, which is me, who does take the time out of my day to send super long messages explaining my thoughts, not trying to hurt anybody, but also trying to stand up for myself, and maybe offer that kind of, here's where my side of the situation is, so maybe it can help whoever with their healing, or if it doesn't, whatever, at least they know my truth. I don't know. I do it because it's the truth, basically. I communicate because I want to. It's the truth, or I feel like I have to. Or I try not to, but I end up getting riled up on my own, and I come back and I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to. Yeah, I tried to leave things be with a friend the other night, like a week ago or something. And I was like, okay, I'm going to sleep. And I was trying to sleep, and I got angrier and angrier, more frustrated. Not at my friend, but at just the whole situation, which then incorporated my friend because I was being overlooked. My situation wasn't really being totally seen in the right light that I was hoping it would be seen in when talking to my friend. And so the frustration built up, and an hour later after I was trying to sleep, I got back onto it. I was like, no, I'm sorry, I have to keep speaking my mind. Boom, 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 boom. Bridge burned, and I felt really bad because I was like, I didn't want this to happen with this connection, or for it to transform in this sort of way, but it did later on. And then the same person that I was having that conversation with was sort of trying to tell me, like, next time someone gives you advice, even if it's unsolicited, you should just be polite and say thank you and, like, just don't say anything. And I was like, well, that's not how I roll. Later on, someone else gave me unsolicited advice. This time it was someone in my sort of love life, my romantic life, someone I was kind of crushing on for sure, big time, and sort of fantasizing about a potential future together. And yeah, and so I was before, as much as I'm open for my fantasy coming true somehow, which would blow my mind, I'm also realistic of, like, yeah, I don't expect this person, I don't expect him to, for that dream to come true for us together, but it's like, like, it's worth a shot. Let's see if it happens, type of thing. Anyways, he ended up giving me unsolicited advice. And so I then tried doing what that person who I had a falling out with advised. I tried to just kind of, maybe I should be polite. So after like an hour of being frustrated from hearing the unsolicited advice, it just got me riled up and angry or frustrated. I was just like, oh, like, I feel so overlooked. I was like, I tried to do that. I responded with, thank you for your thoughtful advice. I was like, it's sort of sarcasm. It's sort of thanks. And like an hour later, I get a response, and he says, you're welcome, with a smiley emoji. And I was like, no. And I just kind of left it there. I was like, okay. And then way later at night, after the whole day passed, I was like, yeah, I can't do that. So I was like, sorry, here, actually, I need to speak my truth about this for whatever reason. Here are my actual thoughts. And it was so much longer, and it was like possibly bridge burnt as well. Boom, ending right there. So I don't know if I'll hear from him. Don't know if that's going to ever go anywhere. But I just have to trust that doing this, eventually things should fall into the place. Because I saw a pick a card reading from, you guys might know her, True You Tarot, Lauren. She did a pick a card reading, like advice for right now or something. Let me see what it's called. What will help you at this time? And I chose the Otter Spirit reading. And this is so true. She said that the right people will understand you. The right people will like the way you do things, who you are, and everything like that. So I've just got to believe that whatever I'm doing, I'm not trying to do it to make any of these people like make them respond or make things work. I am being honest with whatever words I present to them. But I'm doing this with the hope that maybe somebody appreciates that or likes this kind of just all of who I am. So, yeah. Let's see. So you are. Your energy is great. Aww. Thanks, Petia. Try to live your best life, son. Thank you, Laura. Aww. I love the emojis. And the heel slippers are reminding me of like Dorothy, like there's no place like home. That's often how I feel about life. I feel like I just want to go home. I just want to go home. Not to where what this place is, but wherever my real home is, you know? You should talk to your angels and God. Maybe do a little stargazing and sun gazing. Yeah. I do like to look around at nature and just like at my surroundings. I definitely do like to meditate, and I try to communicate with my spirit guides. I feel like I'm always in connection and trying to talk to spirit guides or like angels and God. Um, Not all that often. I vibe more so with like spirit guides. Um, but there are times where like I'll call upon like Archangel Michael or something. Because I know the angels and God and just all like divine beings that are of like high vibration, of like really good intentions, of course, for us, the utmost highest intentions for us, they're all homies, you know? So long as whatever energy is a homie, I'm open to that energy supporting me. If I can't see my spirit guides, but my spirit guides can help and see me and guide me like through me and stuff, I'm all about it. So yeah, this is just me expressing my worries, my thoughts. This isn't me saying like, oh, what do I do? Because I was like, I can get in my head about that and stuff. But I just mean like, I feel like I'm doing all the steps. I feel like whatever the steps are, like, I'm just kind of going through the journey, going through the feelings. Like, as much as I express these thoughts and feelings, I don't like it when it worries people. That's not what I'm trying to do. Even though, yes, I have my own fears, my own worries and stuff. I find that it can be a negative ripple effect. Also, it becomes, I get in this bridge burning mode when I hear certain advice and stuff. Because it's just like, I don't know. It's like, what about me talking about myself got people to start listing things to do or like things like that? I don't know. So, which I think has a lot to do with my fiery nature, my Aries moon, but regardless, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Hi, JG. I spilled the tea, literally. Some of it spilled onto my shirt. In terms of, ooh, I like that tea emoji. Or, yeah. In terms of my energy, as much as this tea is revitalizing my energy, it's telling me I need to sleep more because I went to sleep at like 6 a.m. or something today, or 7, 6 or 6:30, 7, and I woke up at like 10. I also in my sleep interacted because I was listening to a video, and in my sleep an hour and 15 and 57 seconds, an hour, 15 minutes and 57 seconds into the meditation, sleep hypnosis, whatever video, I turned off the phone screen. So, yeah. So I was interacting in my sleep. So I think I need more of that for sure. Mainly too. Strange, vivid dreams. Yeah, my dreams have been really weird. I either remember them or I then remember them and then just kind of let it fade a little bit. But yeah, they've been weird. Yesterday I was dreaming about how it was Friday. I dreamt about it's Aquarius season. I was hanging out with someone and they were like, yeah, this is what it's like to be Aquarius. You know how it is. And they're just like talking. We were like at a gas station or like an event and there was like food there. It was a bit of a party. It was like we were just like walking and it was just like on the side of the street of like, oh, there's a party right there, like an open house party type of thing. It was a weird dream. Hi, Joe Ventura and JG. Incredibly high levels from Cosmos make it impossible to ignore Schumann resonances. That's definitely true. Yeah. The Pluto and Saturn aligning, the cycle completing, going into Capricorn is really big. It's really transformative. So this is a whole new era, basically, a whole new cycle. So yeah, your sister has sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis is really scary. Can be, that's for sure, and is oftentimes. She says it's hella scary. It's, yeah, and she feels terrified. Yeah, yeah. The good news though is sleep paralysis indicates a very good lucid dreamer. It indicates a really good astral projector, so she can astral project, which is really cool. It is astral projection, so that's a plus side to it. That if you can embrace it and work through it, not that that's going to be easy, not that that's going to make it any less scary, but it can be a gift. It can be an ability, psychic abilities. So those are some thoughts to share about sleep paralysis. That you get it if you sleep on your back. That, Josie, me too. Well, I was thinking about this one time where it was when I was on my back, but no, I've been in some other positions where I'll like sleep on my side and I can choose sleep paralysis, if that makes sense. More like I can put my body to sleep and keep my mind awake and go into a meditation and enhance my psychic senses, my clairsentience, and my clairaudience in particular. Those two can go way up. Those are like my main ones. And clairvoyance can go, all of the senses go up, but particularly the clairsentience and clairaudience. And then after that, the secondary boosts of the abilities in that form is like the clairvoyance and the claircognizance. Yeah. So it's like, if I were to rate the extremity of those senses heightening out of like 10 or something, it would be like clairsentience and clairaudience go up to like 10, maybe 9.5. And then clairvoyance goes up to like a 6 currently. Like it's still not always quite there, but it goes between a 6 and like an 8 in that mode. And then the claircognizance goes up. It goes up less than the clairvoyance boosts up to. My clairvoyance, it like boosts, like if it was stat points, regularly my clairvoyance is like a 2, and it boosts way up to like a 6 to an 8. My claircognizance is already like a 7.5, an 8, more like an 8.5 actually, and then it boosts up to like a 9. Or it kind of goes a little mellow. It doesn't really change much from what I've noticed. I still don't get clear on what the experience is. So it might go down actually, which I think makes sense to help boost up the other psychic senses. So yeah, the claircognizance is either like unchanged or it mellows down a little bit, or maybe later in another experience it'll boost way up where I get all these downloads of like knowledge, just truths or something. Who knows? Heard my name boing called Laura in the middle of the night. Whoa. Oh, being called Laura. Whoa. Crazy. It only happened once though. It was clear. Didn't feel scared, which is weird. Just felt shocked. Yeah, where you're like, okay, that was a straight up voice. It sounds like there's like a speaker out in the world and you just heard it and you know that it didn't come from any physical thing like your TV or your phone. It came from within, but it clearly manifested like it. I don't know. It's very, very real. Yeah. Yeah. And in terms of that whole like putting my body to sleep and then like going to that meditation thing, I don't know how I do it. All the times that I've done it in the past, I do it by accident. And then once I get into that mode where my body's asleep, I'm like, all right, let's keep going. And I'm choosing if I want to go down that road or if I want to back out. And it can be very scary and very freaky and intense. But I think I need to go back there into that mode, into that meditation. So I might try and meditate a little bit later today or something. Who knows? Said a prayer for protection. Nice. Yeah, when energy trips me up, I'm like, all right, I'm going to just make sure that was good energy. I'm inviting positive energy. I'm clearing out negative energy. I like set intentions. I like burn some cedar or something to do some smudging for energy clearing and stuff like that. So, yeah. But I just trust that any experience I go through is always my guides, my spirit guides, me, myself, love. You know, I try to accept everything and to see the positive into, yeah, that anything that could be seen as, I don't know, like spooky ghosts, so to speak. I don't know. That I just try to take it in as some sort of positive thing. But yeah, energy is real and very intense, and negative energy and spooky energy is very real and very intense. New to all this stuff, how would I do cleansing to cleanse myself? From as much as I can tell, like it's all up to you. Yes, there are ways and intention settings and all sorts of stuff, but overall, you just kind of do your own thing. If you just, hi Kitana, if you, oh, Josie P, anytime I sleep with rose quartz, which is what I'm holding on to, I always have really emotionally meaningful dreams. Crystals can help with cleansing, taking a nice shower, anything that just symbolizes a cleanse to you, drinking water or just like, yeah, lighting a candle and just kind of like lighting the candle and like, this is meant to be a light to ward off negative energies, to clear energy. My cedar's not up here with me, but sage, cedar, smudging things like that and like burning it and then like walking around, that can clear energy and cleanse. Incense, if you have any incense, you can like hold the incense and kind of like a wand, wave the smoke and kind of just get it around you as like an energy cleanse and protection, like an energy cloak. So just kind of being imaginative, creative, speaking your intentions, like I receive positivity and release negativity. You can't really go wrong with that, right? I release anything no longer serving me. I release I clear any negative energy from this space, harmful energy, so to speak. Stuff like that. You can search up affirmations or prayers. Yeah, a prayer for protection. That also does a cleansing, I would say. Asking for your spirit guides or your angels or God to protect you and to help clear energy for you as well. I think you're totally, of course, allowed to do that. I feel like we get to make the rules for our own reality, our own journey. So, yeah. Nice. Yeah, incense is one of my favorite things, as well as candles. Yeah. Day 3. I'm wishing you luck, Kitana. Really thought he was the one. I have his name tattooed. Wow. Really believe the universe brought him to me 3 years ago. I'm so confused. Ah, happy birthday, Siha. Let me think. There aren't really any messages coming through. It's my friend's birthday today as well. Um, it might feel casual, but happy birthday, you know. I'm excited for you. Birthdays can be challenging, especially when we feel like we are hoping for that year where we can finally be with like our loved ones or our partners or whatever situation, or just in the situation we really want to be honoring ourselves. You know, it's definitely a day for self-care, self-love. You know, you definitely deserve to celebrate your birthday. Um, and hopefully you're around energy that celebrates your birthday with you, around people that also appreciate you and honor you, because you deserve that. Last year on my birthday, basically just alone, so it's most of my birthdays. But I believe still we can work towards making the best of it. Last year, I eventually took myself out to dinner, treated myself, so yeah. Aw, yay, I'm glad this is a nice message. Let me see. Yeah, you don't have to do anything in particular. You've got this. Just chill, like, no obligations, no stresses, no pressures. Just try to take those pressures off. And you're a hard worker. You've done plenty. So, you know, if you work, it's your birthday. Hopefully you can take the day off, and just kind of make the day about you, because you deserve that. So obviously it's still challenging to do that, because we often we don't honor ourselves enough. I feel like we should honor and love ourselves more and more and more, honestly, because the journey is our journey. Like, my journey is my life and my journey, you know. It's so I want to appreciate it and love it and value it, which means appreciating, loving, and valuing myself. So definitely, if you can set the intention of making the most of your birthday, no matter what the circumstances, whether or not you are in that place where the people around you are the right people for you and all that stuff. If you don't feel like you have that kind of support, you definitely deserve it, and you're definitely going to get there. One of the future years, one of those birthdays in the future, eventually it'll be at the end, and holidays and everything, it'll be eventually where you're surrounded by the right energy, and it's going to feel amazing, like a dream come true. So those are some messages, just me sharing, relating about birthdays, the challenges of birthdays, and as well as some messages that I just kind of pick up on. Because the first channeled message came through as my head. What first came through was no, not really, when you asked if any message for me. So that just told me there's nothing specific, and that I think some like birthday blessings might come through in a couple days on the new moon. So today is like the calm, or the, you know, the 5 minutes before the miracle type of thing. So the 24th, a couple days from now, is the new moon, and I think there would be some messages for you around the new moon. Oh yeah, rainbows, like, which is really cool because there's some rainbow emojis, but I am visualizing those and like a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So I do think there's some sort of big reward and like a big thank you. Like, it's going to feel like a birthday present, whether it's just like acknowledgement or just like a little extra in your paycheck that you weren't expecting, or a bonus, or some surprise through the mail, or just some sort of like good treatment sent your way, or kindness from a stranger even. This could very well all happen. It could happen today, but I see it more like these are the messages for the new moon around the 24th. So, yeah. Resources manifesting all of a sudden. So, yeah. Told him I'm not playing games with him. I'm 29, he's 44. Don't want to be with a married man that lives a single life but drags me around and has the other woman. Yeah, you're better than that. Oh, yes. Yes, definitely. Third party situations. We are all better than that. The person he's with deserves better than that. He deserves better than, he should be doing better than that, like treating the situation better. No judgments, of course. It's like we're all on our own journey, so I'm sure they're learning their own thing. But yeah, you deserve, removing yourself from any conflict or drama. It's like, that's not your burden to bear. That's not your lesson to work through and learn. That's his. Yeah. I've learned to take myself out of conflict type equations. 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords, types, 3 of Cups, like this. Third party situations, anything like this. I take myself out of those equations. But I feel that God brought him to my life for a reason. Yeah, definitely. I don't tattoo just anyone's name for no reason. That's what hurts me. Exactly. Like, this is a very meaningful connection. Like, you love him, or you have a strong connection. And, yeah, I'm trying to figure out certain things with a connection of my own. It's not anything like that. But regardless, it's a separation, and it feels unrequited. It seems unrequited. On a deep connection, spirit level, I just feel like he's the one for me type of thing, but I don't know, of course. And his birthday is like, I have it as like passwords, or like my phone, like the numbers to go in. It's his birthday, basically, stuff like that. And I've just always kept it, which is a little weird because I ended up in a relationship back in October before that guy dumped me. And during that time, my connection, I still used, I feel like he's my twin flame. Not the guy I dated in October, but my twin flame, basically. I just kept his birthday as the password. So I don't know. I can relate to you about the tattoo thing, but not as like permanent and like, but my symbolism of that feeling, I can relate. Fought hard for a connection. Yeah. He only has said he loved me. He loves me once. That was after our breakup because he saw I was moving on. Wow. But I saw something in his eyes when he said he loves me. Gave so much joy because I had never heard him say it. Aww. I know that feeling. I think trust those feelings. I believe it was real. I believe, how you felt is real. It's where we start to wonder, like, was it all a game? Was it like some manipulation? Were they toying with us, type of thing? I just think trust your heart, trust your intuition. Yeah. His mom told me not to give up on him. I think it's one, giving up and moving on and letting go, I think are completely different things. I will never give up on my connection with the guy I was talking to you about, how I feel a twin flame connection with. I was watching a video from Stargirl about like, there's like false twin flames, true twin flames, all that stuff of like, and I'm like trying to figure out like, is that what this connection is? Is this just one big crazy long lesson and it's just no, and it's just that lesson before the real deal? Like I get in my head about that, not because of how I feel about the connection, but because that's happened with so many people, and I've been open to that being the case since day one of meeting him. So all this stuff. But anyways, I think you can totally, because for me, every time I let go and I'm like, okay, I accept it, that kind of give up as in like giving in, surrendering, like I release my own belief about this. But at the same time I don't. Like I'm like, all right, I get it now. You are not going to change. This is what it is. I accept it. Goodbye. You don't want to talk to me. Okay. But then my heart never gives up on the connection. I'll say that, and then I'll also say, I will always know you're the one, but I get it now. Apparently not today, apparently not this lifetime, not ever for you. Message received, goodbye. That's when he got back to me again and was like, hey, and boom, complete 180. But anyways, the whole point of that is that's my example of how I have accepted and let go and stuff. But I never truly give up on my person, you know? Care about my life. And before I read the next message from you, and so yeah, it's one thing about giving up, but another is like knowing your self-worth. You deserve so much more than that. It's not about giving up on someone or leaving someone behind or abandoning anybody. It's just about you're doing what's best for you. Ooh, welcome back, Rose, Ethereal Rose. I care about my life. He doesn't. He sleeps with all this women, and Lord knows if he's being protected about it. I'm not going to risk my life for him. I love him, but my life comes first. He's a high risk. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And just that whole situation, you deserve, you know, someone honest and who puts you first and stuff. But yeah. Hi, Sarah Main, Pisces, Aries, and Cancer. Somebody is moody. Cancer, Sun, Leo, Moon. I love it. Wow, water and fire. We are both water and fire. That's awesome. Yeah, there's no rule book. Just do what you gotta do. Do what you think is best. In my opinion, like I see complete messages of like, oh yeah, walk away, leave that situation. Personally, a lot of those things cross my own moral boundaries, like my moral code. Like, there's no judgments on anyone, but for me, like what I would do, like I don't believe in affairs or cheating or, oh, that person's with, oh, he's with that guy, he should be with me, or he's with that person, he should be with me. Like, let's be together, and then eventually, like, so it's not technically cheating, but it really is. Like, all of that, I don't vibe with any of it. So I would never, yeah, Sarah, that's how I feel. I miss him, but I need him to respect me. You deserve respect. So if he's not respecting you, if he's not putting you first, if there's this affair going on, just this whole thing, there's a better situation out there for you. You can participate in a better situation as well. Ethereal Rose, in my opinion, you can find someone better. Don't fight for respect. If he doesn't respect you as is, then you should leave him. Yeah. Know your self-worth and go find the love you deserve. Facts. Facts. Yes. So I am going to go pretty soon. Block him already, but I sometimes did depend on him. I feel like I lost my independence. You're working on yourself. It's okay. It's good to honor that and to to honor and admit how like the truth of your own situation, of how you see it and stuff. Exactly. Don't beg respect and love. It will find you, boo. Aww. Sarah. I could be good sometimes. You're doing an incredible job, Gitana. You're doing great. It's really hard, I know. It's always easier said than done, right? Doing it is a lot more challenging than someone just move on. It's like it's not that simple. Like life, we went through a whole bunch of stuff and trauma, and this person seems to be this energy that completely showed us that love is real and that the pain and the hardships we went through, that we didn't deserve those mistreatments and we deserved the best. But then we get tripped up because it's like, well, what if they didn't actually, what if that's not really what we're learning from this person after all? All these things. So it's so much more difficult to let go and to move forward and all that stuff than people say. It's not easy for anyone, I don't think. Aww. Yay. I love the support. You're all so sweet. This is soul family. Support and love and acceptance. No matter what, so long as we don't have harmful intentions for anybody, of course. My stomach is very much on empty. I'll drink more tea. Aww. Of course, Gitana. I'm glad this can be a safe space for you and for everyone. In a similar situation, ended up letting him go. Still with the connection I manifested after that situation. Wow. That's beautiful, Josie. Son, do you feel Israel is seeing my pictures and seeing me glowing and beautifully growing into a butterfly? Aww. Sorta, yeah. I do, but I don't know. Oh, whoa. When did this zoom in? What the heck? That's weird. I didn't touch the screen, but it zoomed in on its own. Trippy. But I do. Wow, that's kind of a sign right there of like, you know, looking right at like a picture, like right big, like up close on my face, you know what I mean? So perhaps, I don't know if you guys have any communication going on or what's going on there, but my intuition tells me, yeah, there's some sort of something positive about that, but I don't know. Sarah means struggling with a Gemini right now, huge crush, but I'm too shy to even talk to him. Talk to him. This is what I think. You know, maybe start with being friends, which sounds hard because those feelings, because then the truth of what you really want comes through. But it's always worth a shot, in my opinion. The right person will accept you. The right person, it will work. And if it doesn't, if it was like, oh, you were supposed to, if it was real, but you were supposed to wait longer, blah, 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 then the timing was off still. And that's not your fault. Ethereal Rose, yeah, you should talk to him. The worst thing he could do is reject you, but I do believe that something beautiful can manifest if you start talking to him. Yeah, me too, Ethereal Rose. I'm going off my intuition when you guys are asking questions, by the way. I see and listen. What is the first thought or words or thing that I hear? Super close to my face, right? Pretty weird that it did that. You can see he is really into somebody else. Hello, darkness, smile. I know that's a song. Yeah, you know, I feel like perhaps he is. But if you like this person, you want to get to know him, you can express your thoughts. That can be very scary. Like, if you're looking for only a relationship and you don't care about friendship, then yeah, that could be a no-go. I've noticed people where they're like, we have to be in a relationship. We can't be just friends. I can't do it. That type of thing, to me, is a no-go, because as much as I love my twin flame, I don't care what form. I don't care about romance. I do care about romance. I do want that. I would love that with him. In fact, that's why I feel the connection that I do. But it's like, more importantly than that, I just want to be on good terms. I just want to know that we both feel the same way and that we just support each other and that we're just in each other's corners. We just are there for each other no matter what. Recently, I kind of just like drew that conclusion that, yeah, that's just what it is. So I have nothing more that I seek anymore from him. And then I had this state of acceptance. And I get there sometimes, but then other times I'm like, it's just, then I just miss him so much. So it's hard. Problems with trusting my intuition, but I'm slowly getting used to it. Yeah. It's going to be a journey, but we're all getting there. You're getting there for sure. Just want to be closer to him, to be honest. Doesn't matter how. Yeah, so talk to him, for sure. For sure. In your own time, of course. I know Cancer sun sign. You can be really... Cancer and Leo, very strong, stubborn energy of like, nope, not yet. Not yet. I'm not doing that. Nope. Type of thing. You can be like, yeah, that's the message, but nope, not the message. Cancer and Leo as well, which are those energies, water and fire. I love that, which we already talked about, but yeah, those are the water and fire signs next to each other too. Aww. Yeah, really stubborn. Oh, you're good. I don't even notice. Your English seems totally fine. And no need to apologize about that ever. If anything, I'm sorry. I wish I knew all the languages and so I could communicate with everybody. Ugh. Okay, anyone have any advice for me? Anyone have any immediate reactions about my connection, Orange Bird? Do you guys feel like that there's a happy ending about that specific connection? Do you feel it's more like a lesson and that it's, yes, it's love, but I just need to, or not need to because I'm always working towards moving on, but that I, like your guys' intuition, if you were to just throw out a guess, a theory, who do you ship? Who do you see as end game in the Sun Sun Mushy show? Do you guys see potential or root for my connection with Orange Bird? Or are some of you guys were like, I want to, but sorry, like my intuition's telling me no. Just whatever your honest thoughts are about it, I'm down to take it. Of course, it won't change my theory, but I'm just wondering. I didn't talk much about it in this video, but about my connection, I just, we're in separation, I guess. I don't, it's a whole journey, but basically lots of silence and no communication in 2018. And then eventually I called him, and then he was like, no, I don't think so. And I was like, why not? And then we talked for like 2 hours on the phone. And then I was like, later on, I was like, oh, I feel so bad. I get it now. He just wants me out of his life completely. No talking, no messaging, nothing at all. No hearing from me because in the past I'd be like, yeah, I hope it's okay. I message you. You don't have to respond. It's like, okay, I get it. There's none of that either. He just doesn't even want to receive messages. I was just like, okay, gotcha. And so I accept it. So I sent an email. I was like, I'm sorry. I'll let you go now. And then later on, he was sent an email, complete 180, called, apologized, and was just like, I'm really sorry. And he's like, you've got to know this. You're like a really good person. And then we just talked for hours. And then I had a breakdown later because the love was so strong. I was so terrified, like, oh, how can I think this is mutual still? I'm crazy. So I got really drunk at this one point. Friends were in town. We celebrated. I had 10 shots of sake, and I called him at like 3 a.m. and left a voicemail, and I was like sobbing basically. And in the morning, I was like, oh, please don't look at that. And he's just like, okay. We just kind of like, And later on, I just did more things, which, it's okay, who I am always. But I could see how those were triggers for him, basically. And then at the end of the week, he was like, never mind, please move on. I was like, what? Okay, but why? And he was like, goodbye. And I tried calling him, my number was blocked, and I was like, what? I was like, okay, that's way too suspicious. Okay, that was way, like, boom, very in and out in that moment. And so that was the last I heard from him, which is the end of 2018. And to this day, through moving forward, through moving on, through all the different guys, amazing guys that I've met and stuff, yeah, it all sort of brings me back to him. And at the same time, even when I meet these guys, I am opening my heart. I'm opening up to more infinite possibilities. But at the end of the day, my feelings for him stay the same. Where it's like what I know about the connection, it's the same every single time. So that's basically it. So I haven't heard from him. And that's sort of information on this sort of connection. And I just feel like he couldn't ever hurt a fly, basically. I feel like he maybe doesn't think that way, but I think that way. I see him as harmless, and I see myself as that I want to be harmless. I don't want to hurt anybody. So I just feel we're the same. I just do. No matter the time that passes, no matter what happens, we're just, I don't know. The term twin flame connection is what I identify with this connection. But before I even heard that term, I was talking about him in this connection Like, I would say, like, yeah, I feel like we're yin and yang. I feel like this is someone, this is the one, or all sorts of things like that. So, yeah. So that's stuff about my connection, Sarah. All right, Rose. What I feel is that it's karmic lesson, but I could be wrong because my intuition is like a baby. Maybe it's a lesson to love yourself more, to move on. Probably. I'm sure it's a lesson or something. Sarah honestly sounds like someone who doesn't want commitment. Yeah, I feel that too. Which, that's the thing. Yeah. It does sound like a twin flame or strong soulmate connection. Wonder if in this timeline he isn't as awake as you. Wondering if he was scared of how strong the connection was. Okay, thank you guys. Exactly. These are all, yeah. To me, sometimes the most powerful connections are the most karmic ones, which makes them so tragic and heartbreaking. And it makes me hopeful that there can be a, a happy ending to it. Maybe not the right time right now. Yeah. Really hope you do find love. Love that will help you grow and become. Aw. Thank you. I appreciate your guys' honesty and your thoughts and your support. I'll keep on hoping. I'll keep on hoping. Maybe he wants commitment someday. Maybe he wants to come around. Um, and if not, that's cool too. Heartbreaking. Sucks, but for me, but for the situation, but yeah, it's okay. I just want resolve with this situation. I know we don't always get closure from people and things like that. But like, when I got closure with him, he like reopened Pandora's box, and I've just been trying to find that closure again. And yeah, exactly. I will never stop working on myself. I feel like I have to. I don't know. For me, I can't not work on myself. I will always want love and like my dreams to come true. But yeah, heartbreak, sadness, the giving up feelings, and like the surrendering, all of that stuff, so super real. And as painful as those times are, I do feel so much better when I get that energy purged out. So yeah. So yeah, I do really hope some form of closure, some sort of communication where he and I can talk or meet up, even if it's just one last time, to just clear the air of like what is going on. Like, just let's, you know, reset, clear the energy, start over. And if starting over just means, okay, we're on middle grounds, we're talking, let's leave this be, let's separate, type of thing. I'll take it. I'll be like, okay, that counts as a happy ending to me. That counts as a closed chapter. Like, cool. Um, I, yeah, I feel he at this point, he knows this is not what a real closed chapter is, because he knew what I was looking for with a closed chapter, because I expressed it in our first 2-hour phone call. So yeah, I do feel there's a lot of karma in here of like, I think he is holding on as well. I don't want to put that responsibility on him. Like, it's his fault that I'm still stuck in this connection. It's not that. But I think it takes two to tango. And if I were to just guess, I think maybe his feelings, he does have feelings like that I matter, and that this connection matters, and that the love and respect that I feel is real. and it could be commitment is the issue. I don't really know. I honestly think it's better if it all ends here. Love can be so easy if you start by loving you. That I do understand, Sarah. It doesn't feel hard. It doesn't I'm not like struggling with the connection. I'm not like it's not I don't feel like it's holding me back. It's just kind of like, for example, I can talk about my family situation. I've definitely let it go at this point. I'm getting out of this place. I'm done with it. Like, I've just brought an end to that myself. It's like, for 22 years of existing, I know that these people have never really been able to treat me to the fullest of what I deserve. That's just a fact, just an unfortunate fact. I can talk about it. At the end of the day, I'm always going to hope for resolution, for closure with these family members. I hope that I can get genuine apologies and that they can come around and treat me better. And I'm always going to hope for the best for them. I hope that certain unspoken things with my family members can happen. So that's kind of what I mean about this. I've come to terms with this connection about 2 years ago when I met him. The day I met him, just within the first like week or so, I already started breaking down crying because I knew at that time I was just like, oh, he's going to be straight, and if I tell him my feelings, or even aside from that, like eventually he's not going to want me. Like, I'm sure once this class is over, like he won't need me for helping him in this class or getting an A. He didn't need my help at all. He did fine on his own. Like he wasn't using me for getting an A. He wasn't there was no agenda, but I kept trying to find one. I was like, there's got to be a reason that he's, pretending to spend time with me or pretending to like me. There's got to be some catch. There's got to be, I've been, this is too real. And then it was real indeed. And it was just genuine, treating me like a person indeed. So, yeah, so it's hard because I fell in love immediately. And it's just going to be like that forever. It just is not going to change. And that isn't hard. It makes it hard for me to quit. My connection with him makes it hard for me to give up on myself. It makes it hard for me to not want to, like, in the past, I would want to strive for my highest journey, and I'd come close to, like, I just want to give up. Knowing him makes it hard for me to want to give up. Knowing him makes it hard for me to just quit on life or to just quit on my journey. That's the challenge. That's the hard stuff about it. It makes it hard for me to hurt myself. It makes it hard for me to treat myself wrong or to put up with abuse in my life. Knowing him makes it hard for me to do wrong things or anything like that, if that makes sense, what I'm trying to get at. Like, so that's how I feel about the connection. Josie P, I'm glad you can relate about this stuff. Sarah, is it frustrating you? Like, what's his problem? Because if yes, I understand, I've been through that. Is it frustrating me? No. I feel zero frustration and zero anger when it comes to my connection with him, which is weird because I've learned these past few weeks that I sure have a lot of anger and frustration when it comes to certain situations and certain things that happen, or when I receive certain unsolicited advice in certain ways that just really grind my gears, where I'm like, oh, I feel so overlooked. And I have none of that with him. Yeah. Which is funny because he's given me plenty of, I'll say, unsolicited advice. Advice that it's like, thanks, but, either I wasn't looking for it, or it's like, that doesn't really change my opinion or my mind or anything. It just doesn't frustrate me. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. Just like how other people, they're like, well, I was just giving advice. of course, totally fine. He does that at the utmost amount where it's like, here, these are, he'll say it as like facts, like, yeah, you gotta do this. Like back when we were hanging out, so 2 years ago, we were eating pizza and he was saying stuff like, I know like how it seems, but you gotta sacrifice a little bit of happiness, you know, to get those goals happening. And I was like, I just don't believe in sacrificing any happiness. He's like, I know, but you've got to sacrifice a bit of happiness. It was like, yeah, to this day, I'm never gonna, subscribe to that. But like, just how easily we could just talk about our true opinion about something, I just love that. So I can hear his advice and I don't feel any of that pressure or the unsolicitedness to it. So I've, yeah, and any dream I have about him is always a good dream. The bummer part is that it was a dream, right? But it's always a good one. Other people, they're like, yeah, it's my twin flame. All the nightmares I have about him, he keeps haunting me in my nightmares. And it's like, dang, that sounds really awful. Like, I'm not sure about that. Like, that sounds kind of, for me, all of my dreams are sweet. Like, every single time, over and over and over and over again. Of course, I'm not the end all be all. It's different for everybody. So maybe someone's got a really good connection with someone, but they have nightmares somehow. Because I've had nightmares, like my fears about it, but still, even in nightmares that I've had where like he hurt me or whatever, like there was one nightmare I had where like someone he knew, like they were in on like trying to like get rid of my oxygen tank and like murder me. This was like a dream I had a long time ago. After that happened, I ran out of the house and I escaped. I went back to the front and I knocked again and he opened the door and I was like, so now that you failed to kill me, you and your friend, do you still want to hang out tomorrow? And he was like, yeah, we'll meet up tomorrow. I was like, and then I met up with him tomorrow and we talked about One Piece theory and I was like, yeah, just the whole Cake Island arc, it's just so good. We were just talking about One Piece and stuff. And that was like my nightmare and it was still a good dream. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. Follow what you feel, son. It doesn't matter what people say to you. The only thing matters is how you feel. Don't give up. Thank you, Laura. Um, his sign is, he's a Taurus. Really hope love finds you. You look like such a kind, sweet and kind person. Thank you, Sarah. I'm just waiting. I hope love finds me too. I'm so tired of looking for it all the time and putting in all this work and all these people just not working out with them and just for whatever reason, it's nobody's fault. It just isn't working and I'm just tired of it and it's like, why are these people in the love game if they think it's a game? Like it's not a game, but it's like, why are people in this love community when they're not ready for a commitment? And I'm not really talking about my twin flame at this point. I'm talking about the guy who ended up in a relationship with me. We dated for like 2 weeks. We were together physically. Talked about living the all these things that he was the one talking about, and just like we'd be in bed and like just watching like videos on YouTube together, all this stuff. And it was like, and on the first night of meeting him, he was like, yeah, I don't have commitment issues. 2 weeks later, he was like, yeah, it's just like the whole commitment thing. And I was like, okay, you said you didn't have commitment issues. What are you doing here if you really like, and it's like, but it's like totally okay. Like maybe he thought he was ready. Maybe he thought he had worked through it and like he thought it's what he wanted, but it's just like not okay. But like, but. So yeah, that's how I feel about the love community. It's like there's so many people in it that are like, you guys all need to practice more self-love and self-work and like really understand self-respect and understand like you're toying with people's hearts by just like, oh, I'm not looking for commitment, just casual. Yeah, maybe you find other people that are also looking for that, but it's like a lot of hurtful lessons come through that way, even if you learn a lot of love lessons and physical intimate experiences too. Yeah, you might learn a lot of sexual experiences and get those experiences. So it's still lessons learned and like value to it, but I think if you can value people's hearts to the fullest and know that like people are very important and that love is meaningful, it's like, what are these people doing in the love game, you know? So those are some of my thoughts. Four of Wands just popped into my head for some reason. I'm not even a tarot reader. Oh, everyone's a tarot reader. So you're a tarot reader, all right, Sarah. If you want to be a reader, you just are one. If you want whatever, you just are. That's my opinion. And that's a beautiful card for something to pop into your head. Thank you. Do you ever see his name everywhere or anything, any type of synchronicities? Like, yeah. And just number synchronicities come up all the time for me, as you guys know. It's 1236, just 12 times 3, 12, 24, 36. So 12, 12, 12, or 333, or, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. 5 doesn't pop up in any of those numbers, but I feel it. I feel a succession going up. 1237, 3 and 7 are numbers that synchronicities to me. And I let that go. I forget now. But one of the synchronicities in my head when I first met him was eventually I realized his number. So my favorite number is 21. My favorite number combos is 37 or 3 and 7 because 3 times 7 is 21. And it tripped me up. Oh, wow, there's 3 people on my screen and 3 likes at 1237. So it is 333. But 3s and 7s mean a lot to me because of 21. But in terms of how I could possibly make a stretch, it's a stretch, and just connect it as a sign about him, is that his name is 7 letters long and my name is 3 letters long, which there's lots of people with 7-letter names, and stuff like that. So, but that is the case. Hi, Effie. I am good. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm able to talk about what's been on my mind with everyone here, which I really appreciate because I have been wondering and thinking about the twin flame connection and ended up reaching out to him. And then I'm just like, okay, I don't want to do that right now anymore. I just kind of want to talk about this though. And writing it out or typing it out or anything, it's like, I don't know. So I feel like I needed this. So thank you guys. So yeah, we're talking things out right now and I'm feeling pretty good. How are you doing, Effie? So yeah, I do see a lot of synchronicities. I do see his name everywhere. And so, yeah, it's just kind of weird. I see his birthday, my birthday. I see that my birthday, his birthday together, like right side by side on things. And it's like, okay. And then like right after I'll see something like 222 or 444 or 555 or something. Finally feeling better. Been in a funky mood last couple of days. Yeah, energy's been pretty funky, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm feeling better too. Still a little bit funky, but in the sense that I'm exhausted. I am tired, but like also still able to keep going. So yeah, it's weird. I'm talking about my walks with Lucky. They're draining me. And my lack of sleep. I need more sleep. I still get a good amount of sleep, but it's just the sleep timing, the sleep cycles is very weird. So, yeah. I just trust it's all happening in divine timing. So let's see. Four of Wands is like a twin connection with the 1111 with the 4 Wands. Let's see. I've always believed that when you dream about someone, you're actually connecting with their energy in the astral realm. I truly believe that too. It's always brought me comfort that I could be connecting and working on things with people, even if I'm not working on it in reality with them. Yeah, I feel that way too. Super random, but I was thinking about this Sagittarius guy. I can't tell if he likes me or can't stand me. Lol. Yeah, I kind of feel that energy. It could be like a mixture type of thing where it's like just that sort of relationship, that kind of connection. But I feel that spunk that you're talking about. Yours too. Sleep. I fall asleep with meditations. Yeah, I fell asleep to one earlier and I turned it off in the middle of my sleep. An hour, 15 minutes, and 57 seconds into the video. Yeah, which is pretty weird. Yeah, love, hate, sparks. Toxic, yes, we love her. If you feel it's toxic, trust that. Anytime I felt that something might be toxic or really just not a green sign, you know, more of a red flag, it has turned out to be the case pretty much every time. Hi, buddy. My dog just walked over to me telling me, no time for sleep, no time for food. You need to take me on a walk right now. So I'm going to listen to him, even though he very much so freaks out. See, here he is, suddenly. So, toxic will make you feel sick or anxious. Let me put this phone back. Hey, buddy. Son, can twins meet each other in the spiritual realm? Well, I never met mine before meeting him in person, but it turned out like this energy, this love, this feeling of true love that I'd always been wishing for, hoping for. The moment I met him, I was like, it's you, it's your energy. This is what it's been all the time, like my whole life, what I'd been looking for, my best friend, it's you. That's what I thought, basically. So I think, sure. I think everyone's experience is different and anything is possible. So yeah, before the physical. So I think you can. They might not take the exact form of whoever it is when you meet them, but it'll be like that energy. And then when you meet the person, you'll be like, you're that guy I dreamed about, or you're that person I dreamed about, you know? But I didn't really get all these like crazy dreams, especially about love. I didn't have my first like romantic or sex dream at all until like 2017 or 2018. Maybe like 2018 actually. Or at least like remembering one and being like, whoa, that was real and vivid and woo, that was good, you know? Like, wow, those dreams are so good. They're so good. You guys who've had those dreams, you know what I'm talking about? The feelings, sensations are so real. It's pretty amazing. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't even dream about romance really until like more recently and stuff. But I did have one dream in high school where I opened the door for this person and then we ended up kissing and that was like my dream. And then I woke up and I was like, what the heck? Ow, buddy. I put my hand under the table because he pushes his head up. And so I put it there so his head doesn't hit the top of the table. And so my hand just gets scraped upon it because he's pushing it up. And I'm like, ow. But yeah, those are like the journey of my dreams, part of it. Toxic will make you feel sick or anxious. Because one day he is shy around me and the next he is arrogant. Like, dude, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Son twins can have, can twins have astral sex? They both feel sexual energy together being apart. Well, I've had dreams like that, so I would say yes. I don't know if he has those dreams. I don't know if he has those feelings, but you know, I surely do. I've surely had those dreams, and they are on my top list of dreams that I like. Oh my gosh. I just like my own things that I think is like silly and just like could be laughed upon and rejected and things like that. But nah, like in those dreams, I feel so accepted because he's doing certain things that are my own desires. So it's very much appreciated, those dreams. Just thinking about it, just remembering that, oh my gosh, I've had those dreams. Oh, I like to look back. I like to think back, and it's like, oh, yeah, it's not PG, try and keep it G rated on this channel, but oh man, you got me thinking about those dreams now. And it's like, dang, those are good dreams. So yeah, I do think that twins and people can have like astral sex basically. Oh no. Don't feel sorry. I'm just trying to stay on focus to be here, and I don't know. It brought a huge smile to my face because it's very, pleasure. It's positive. It's love. It's high vibration. Honestly. So yeah, don't apologize. You don't need to. Please don't. It's okay. You did. Whew. Okay. Ah, I'm glad you're smiling too. Let me put this thing back. I'm using my One Piece ring holder as a thing to prop up my phone so that it sticks more up like that. Yeah. I could be good sometimes. I got your queen. Be what you like. I can be bad sometimes. Mm-hmm. Buddy. You really want to go for another round? Yeah, when he's ready to go on a walk, he freaks out. He goes like, until we get outside the doors, and even then, sometimes he'll be like, it's really panicky. It's very anxiety inducing, and it's like, Loki, let's just chill. We're gonna go on the walk. Like, come on. He's like a border collie of some kind. He's so he's silly, but like, oh, just he's so precious. He's a good boy, and just the people in my house, I don't know. They're not everyone's the biggest fan of him, but whatever. To each their own. They're not the biggest fan of me either, so it's like, whatever. I know the feeling. I remembered about those dreams now. The chills. Those are some good feelings. Yeah, those are some good dreams. But yeah, he's like a border collie type of dog. I don't know exactly. He's a rescue dog, so don't know his whole backstory or his exact age and birthday. I'm just petting him. I have a rescue dog, 2 pit bull lab mix. Aww. Oh, your dog is just an absolute sweetheart. I am as old as the sun. I'm just kidding. But like actually no, because we all are eternity. But anyways, I'm 22. I'm 22 years old. Turning 23 in a couple months because I'm a Pisces. Yeah. So yeah. 34. Nice. Well, that's really cool because I'll be turning 23, 2, 3, 3, 4. And I was starting to remember now, like Josie, you and me are same year. And you might be like an earth sign or something. Or like your birthday is similar to mine or someone's birthday that I know. Scorpio! Nice. We are both fellow water signs. Nice. Oh, Lord, that's my goal. I don't know. A lot of people are like, old age. Like my younger brother, he says his biggest fear is old age. I don't get it. My goal is old age. I can't wait. Oh, you're an Aquarius. Happy early birthday. Your birthday must be coming up. Don't say walk so much. Oh, have I been saying, did I say it again? Because he propped up. I didn't notice. Huh, buddy. But you know, yeah, seriously, I'm telling you guys, when he freaks out, he freaks out. I might keep the camera if you guys want to like kind of hear like how the whole journey goes of going outside. Like maybe it's varying levels. The minimum one is like intensive crying, and then it can go up from there like crazy where he'll like, ah, ah, ah. I don't even know, but yeah, it makes me panic, and I'm like, Lucky, please chill. But yeah, if you guys want to experience it with me, I can stay live as I prepare and go out on a walk with him. Take care, Sarah Main. Nice hearing from you. I think I recognize your name, but there is a number of Sarahs that have commented and been on the channel before, so I could be remembering wrong. But yeah, take care. Thank you for hanging out. Tea time was awesome. Yeah. Love and light. My soul is ageless. Absolutely, Effie. Oh, wow. So you're just chilling here on the channel. Have you watched any readings, or did you just discover my live stream just now? It just popped up. Or you gotta go, so you should head out. But those are my thoughts, my wonderments. Yeah, I gotta go on this walk. I said it again. I'm gonna have to eat, but I can tell he is not gonna want me to right now. He's gonna want to get right into it. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna demonstrate. You guys will see. You'll know what I'm talking about. See, I'm gonna change this live stream title to "Let's Go on a Walk." Hi Lucy. Wow. Thank you for joining me, Sarah. Wow. Yeah, check out my readings. I hope they resonate with you. Yeah, and of course I do vlogs and stuff like that as well. So, yeah. Thank you for subscribing and joining. All right. And yeah, I guess I'll see you on some future live streams. I do try to go live as much as I can. I do like to, but lots of other stuff with life to also do. But live streams, I always love doing them. It's a lot of fun. So yeah. Okay. All right. Take care, Sarah. All right. I'm going to get ready in most of the day. Stuck in most of the day. Take me with you. Okay. Let's go. Bye, guys. Or bye, Sarah. Much love. Oh, he's crying already. Just 1 second. Got my beanie. Here we go. He already knows. He already knows. Buddy. Buddy. We're going. See, he knows. Lucky. And he's like, and he knows everyone's watching. So he's like, I gotta show off my crying skills. Come on, Lucky. Let's go. Yep. Yeah. He knows, and he knows, he's like, yeah, if I demand, there is no in between. There's no eating. There's nowhere else. There's just this way. And, okay. All right, I have to put this down. Buddy. Hey, hey, Lucky. Lucky. All right. So, yeah. It's like every day. Lucky. This way, buddy. Yeah. I hope I don't drop my phone. Hi, buddy. Aw. Adorable is one word for all of that. Waiting on a delivery. Ordered some fresh baked goods. Aw. I want some. I want snacks. I want to get Cinnabon. Oh my gosh. I hope I get Cinnabon today. This is a perfect day for Cinnabon. It just is. Like every day is. But yeah, today is the perfect day for Cinnabon. Lucky. Come here, buddy. Yeah. He knows. We go this way. There's a trail. No, it's not a trail. It's just a little walkway. Come on, buddy. He is, I know. I'm so lucky to have Lucky. He also likes to run, as shown here. I should do more live stream walks with Lucky. This is fun. Also, I like sing and dance out loud with my headphones on, walking around in public anyways. At least now I'm actually talking to people. So it's like, okay. Like, now I can say words publicly. Oh my God. His energy has been way more relaxed today. The last few days, his energy was crazy. Like, we went on like 3-4 walks, like every day. And let's see. It's hard to think and run or jog or whatever. Yeah, he was going on like 3-4 walks every day. And he was freaking out like that, like every single time. And like running like crazy and like pulling on the leash like crazy. Like, yeah, it is pretty intense. Let me see your guys' messages. Oh, just lol. Okay. Lucky. This is the most running I've done with him today. We only went on a short walk earlier. So this is his second walk. Yeah. Give him some privacy there. I can tell he's excited. Lucky! Hi, buddy! You're famous! You're YouTube famous! Do. It's lightly raining right now. It's actually really beautiful. It's snowing, to be honest, but it's still rain, you know? But I can tell it's snow. Pepperoni sticks and cheese sticks. I can't wait. Very nice. I'm still hoping for that Cinnabon. Hi, buddy. Person. Yeah. Okay. I'll stop holding up the camera to people's houses, I guess. My calves are like tensing up. They're all sore because I've been going on like a bunch of walks with him every single day for like the last 2.5 weeks. Let's see, today's the 22nd. Moved in on the 2nd. No, buddy, Lucky, this way. He's like, but there's drums. There's someone drumming. We'll go that way. I'll surprise him. Well, he's gonna try again, I know it. I have to look out for cars. Lucky, come here. Come here, buddy. Good boy. Okay. Yeah. Let me reposition holding it. Do you have a field nearby? We do. It's over in that direction. We go there sometimes. But this is cool. There's a drummer. Follow the music, am I right? Ooh, I can feel it. Practice is always good. Ooh, I heard that one. Lucky, 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 this way, buddy. Not that way, I'm going this way. He's like, that way. Come here, buddy. Lucky. See, there are times where he just straight up doesn't listen. You're not listening. You're not listening. He just wants to go that way. All right, come on, buddy. Gosh. Either there's a dog over there or he just really wants to go that way. Oh my gosh. My calves. Yeah, I've been like going in major training mode. I feel like this is building me up. Because in the past when this would happen, I would feel my body literally shutting down, like the organs and all the things. Because it turned out I was feeling that. I had kidney stones, and it turned out that is something that can make it feel like your organs are failing. Not like failing, like the functioning, but just like that there's something wrong, like inflamed intestines. I'll just list what I mean by that. Yeah, my intestines were inflamed. I don't know. My body just, my spine, I don't know. It's just kind of some simple stuff, but then like, wow, such dangerous effects. The effects of that are just like no bueno at all. Just rambling on this walk here. There's some grass right there though. Lucky. Let's go walk and look at this grass. Oh yeah, because I was talking about exercise. Buddy, look. He doesn't really care too much about this particular field. It's very sad. They've just done a bunch of construction. There he goes. I don't like walking in the grass because often it is muddy over here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my calves, they're finally like, it's finally hitting that my calves are like very much cramping up. But in a way that, yeah, I don't know. In a way where at least that means they're being activated, and hopefully if I keep going, they will grow strong and healthy and happy, healthy calves. He's eating grass. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I think it's okay because grass is like nature. All right, Lucky. Let's go back. Let's go back this way. Safety marshal. Just saw a car. Something about safety. Weird. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much walks with Lucky. Okay. Let me switch. So I'm officially gonna go. My hands are freezing. I have my gloves with me, but yeah, this is it. So after this, I'm gonna go home and eat. So I'll see you all later. This was fun, hanging out and walking and stuff. My right hand part in particular is very numb, or it's cold. Yeah, it's numbing. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear the wind. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but yeah, I'm gonna just wave. Take care, Laura. I will try my best. I'll think positive. Thank you. Ooh, the drummer. I hope you guys were able to hear the drums when we were walking by. The person practicing drumming. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye, guys.